and then bam. Oh, I can't believe this. Romantisch. Hey guys, it's a new Monday, it's a new week, it's about 10 AM and usually I work from home the entire day on a Monday. But today we have some kind of training at 1 PM. I decided to not go in the office immediately from like 8:30 on because your girl doesn't like mornings. I was just about to leave and I just checked my train and my train is not going. So now I'm just not really sure what to do. I'm still gonna be very much on time, but it is annoying. Oh. I've had the worst day. It is 6:30. I'll tell you later. I first need to have dinner and I just picked up some food because when I'm this hungry and annoyed, I will not cook dinner, that's for sure. I think the guy could tell that I was having a shitty day because he gave me so many fries. Also, I've been eating a lot of fries these past few days. Also got a durum dinner. Yummy. Okay, so today was a lot. I was supposed to be, what is this hair? I was supposed to be at work at 1 PM. Not at my usual office, but we had this meeting, training in a hotel close by our office from 1 until 4 PM. Usually I'd go into the office and I would be there at around 8:30, but I decided not to do that today. I would catch a few trains later, but I would still be there like 2 hours early and meet at the office and then go to the training from there. I wanted to take the first train at 10:15, that was cancelled. My next train, about half an hour later, also cancelled. My next train, which made a complete detour, was not cancelled, so I decided to take that one, which I did. But then I had to transfer trains in Dordrecht, and then we heard that there were no trains running to Rotterdam, to The Hague, to pretty much everywhere I needed to be. Nothing at all. We didn't know why, we didn't know when they would go again, and it was just all very messy. And also because I'm stuck at a train station that I don't know well, because I've maybe been there once before, it's just really annoying. So I was just like a little confused on what to do. I finally decided to get on a bus with about 500 other people. That doesn't fit, but it was so busy. We were all just like packed little sardines. People were sweating and the whole bus got steamy, and I didn't realize I had to take the bus for an hour standing in the bus up until Rotterdam South. I was glad I was moving, I guess, but for some reason I can't stand very well in like vehicles because I have a bad knee, and just I always put too much weight on that knee, and especially when you're like driving in a bus, sometimes you go all over the place and it just really messes up my knee. So it was a very painful hour. I made it to Rotterdam South and then I had to take the metro to The Hague, where I was supposed to be, which also took about 45 minutes. And I finally made it, and I was an hour late to my training. I did text my manager beforehand and everyone knew, but it's just so awkward and annoying when you're late. I don't like being late, especially not this long. Training was fine, but it only lasted 2 hours and then I was like free to go. Kind of wish I just stayed at home in the first place, because when I got back, or tried to get back, everything went wrong again. I took a train from The Hague back to Dordrecht again, which is where I needed to transfer back to my hometown, but the first train was so extremely busy. People weren't allowed in. There were people fighting because they tried to get in but couldn't, and there were people fainting. Thank God I did have a seat this time. And then I had to transfer on another train, but we missed that train because the first one was so busy it kept on being late. I traveled a total of 5.5 hours today for a training that only lasted 2 hours, and also usually it only takes me 50 minutes to get from A to B. An hour. I'm so tired. I got myself some food. It's now 8 PM. And you know what I want to do? Netflix. You know what the issue is now? My Wi-Fi is out. Now I don't know what to do with my life. I'm so sad. And tomorrow we're gonna do it all over again because I'm going to the office again. And hopefully everything will run smoothly. But the moment I see that one of my trains is not going tomorrow morning, I'm not going. Hi guys, it is currently Wednesday, almost 8 p.m. and it's been 2 hectic days, or 3, because I already told you about my Monday. Yesterday I decided to go to the office and luckily all of my trains were running. Not like they usually do, because there's constructions going on, so it took me about 20 minutes longer than usual, I guess. But there were no extra delays on top of that like the day before. So it was a pretty good day at the office, and I decided not to stay too long just because I wanted to not get home so late. Made myself some salmon tacos and did some bits and bobs around the house. Today I've been working from home, but I started work at 10 because I don't know what it is, but every Wednesday I get super tired and I struggle with getting out of bed. I think it's just because it's like the middle of the week and I'm crashing already. But I managed to get out eventually, start working, and I'm having a pretty decent day. I do have some work to catch up on though, because I quit a little earlier because I needed to bring back a huge package. And it took me a while to do that because first it wouldn't close properly, and then I had to put it at the back of my bike and walk to the store to hand it in. That was a workout. I was so sweaty. Then I came home, popped my leftovers from the other day in the oven, and started packing my bags. I'm going to my parents' house this weekend, but apparently there's a big storm happening tomorrow. People are being advised to stay at home and work from home and all that, so I was like, oh, fun. I hate being at home when there's storms because this house is really old. You can hear everything like screeching, and I don't know if that's a word actually. It just sounds like it's gonna implode one day. So my mom was like, can't you just come today, then you're for sure that trains are running and all that. And I was like, it's kind of stressful because I have a lot to do still, but I did manage to do it. I threw in a bunch of stuff in my suitcase. I took off my bedding because I want to change my sheets this weekend and I just want to let it breathe for a second. I had to fold some laundry, had to have my dinner, had to do my dishes and all that. I think I'm pretty much ready to go. It took me a while to get packing because I have a casting on Sunday, or I already got casted. I'm filming something on Sunday and it's always quite difficult to know what you're gonna pack, but I did it. And just checked my trains. Apparently 2 hours before there were no trains running on the track I'm supposed to take, but now they are. I'm about to leave in like half an hour and then I'll be at my parents' house before 10 p.m. I'm working some more from the train. I think this is a smart thing to do, and my mom also loves me being there for an extra day. It's a pancake fest. Can I open this? Ow, no I cannot. Oh, it's Friday, and you know what that means. Yummy, yummy, yummy in my tummy. We're about to have the most Dutch meal ever, and I love it. This doesn't look appetizing, but I promise you, it is so good. I don't know what these are doing here, but oh well. Yum!
In eine Klinik für Kinder mit einer geistigen oder einer seelischen Erkrankung.
Dat hou ik niet over. Ik weet niet wat dat betekent. Nou, dat is niet de zin van nou geeft er een 8 plus voor of zo. Okay. Hey guys, like every time I go to my parents' house, I didn't feel much this weekend, but I was also feeling a little under the weather. I've been having a bit of a cold, but I'm on the better side now. I got here on Wednesday evening because of the storm, and I worked from home on Thursday. Nothing much happened. I just tried to get as much done for my to-do list as possible. I've edited some TikToks. I started hula hooping again because I hadn't done that in a while. Then on Friday I did it again, and I could feel the bruises from the day before. It's always quite painful when you haven't done it in a while, but yeah, I need to get back into it. I also went to my skin therapist, and My brother got some fresh fish from the market. I've just been taking it very slow, editing, a lot of admin work. I had to make a lot of calls and emails and all that, but I'm satisfied with the amount of work I got done this weekend, even though I didn't edit like much. I just edited a tiny bit of a vlog today. It was not enough, but I'm not in an editing mood. I did work on my 1 second a day video. I also planned out my upcoming week. I did some drawings in my bullet journal. Overall, I feel quite satisfied. But tomorrow is gonna be hectic, and the whole of next week is gonna be insane. It's such a busy week, but I'll tell you more about that, I guess, next week. But tomorrow I have a casting, or I already got casted. It's for a Dutch broadcasting service. That's the word. How do I say this? Basically, they're filming a documentary, and in this documentary there's people who are being interviewed and they look back on their lives, and I play one of them in their past life. So I think it's gonna be interesting. They also asked if I knew someone who could possibly play my love interest, a girl, and I asked some of my friends, and all of my friends are just not, they don't want to be on camera, which I completely understand. But I asked one girl I filmed a student film with a couple of years ago, and she was like, yeah, why not? So that's exciting. I'm excited to see her again. The only thing I'm not excited for is that I have to be on set at 9:15 a.m. in Amsterdam. I live in Breda, my parents live somewhere else, but I decided to stay here for the night, and then my mom is sweet and kind enough to bring me to the train station tomorrow. At 6:45 a.m. we have to leave, because I have to catch the train at 7:15. It's insane. I'm not looking forward to that alarm, but I think I'm just gonna go, hopefully, go to bed on time. My mom and I started watching Liebeskind yesterday, I think it's called. It's a German TV show, and apparently I still have some German skills left in me because I did German in high school. Because sometimes I'm just like looking at my phone or something and I can still hear what's going on. It's a very tense show, but I really want to figure out what happened. So hopefully we're gonna finish that tonight and then head to bed on time and go to Amsterdam tomorrow. Oh my god, I'm literally, there's so many castings happening right now and I'm just like, holy shit. It's a bit much, but like so exciting. Excuse my appearance. It is currently 7:15 p.m. Sunday evening and I'm back at my own place, and today was a really good day. I really didn't have much sleep. I think I finally slept at like 1:15. I saw 2:30 on the clock. I saw 4:30 and then I woke up at 5:15 and I just couldn't fall back asleep until my alarm that went off at 6. So it wasn't great. I didn't feel great this morning, but we fought through, and all of my trains were running. The metros weren't though, so in Amsterdam itself it was kind of a hassle to get to the place where I needed to be at. But eventually I was like 1 minute late. Yeah, and I had fun shooting today. It was a really lovely crew, and also one of the other actors is actually someone I once shot with before. I asked her if she wanted to join the project, which she did, so that was nice and made everything really comfortable. We changed locations twice, and then I wrapped at 3:15, which was really nice because I expected to wrap at 5. And then they dropped me off at the pond and I took the pond to Amsterdam Central Station. Got here about 5:45 or something. And immediately unpacked all my stuff because I had so much that I brought this weekend. I took a long shower, washed my hair, changed my sheets, oh my god. And I just ordered myself some way too expensive sushi. So I can't wait to eat that. I had to wait a long time, but got some sushi, some spring rolls, and some shrimp. Yum. Oh my lord. The stupidest thing just happened. I barely finished my dinner. And yes, I eat on my bed. I don't want to hear it, but I always have this little table set up table. It's not a table, it's a little tray, so nothing ever spills in my bed. I was picking everything up to throw away, but for some reason my soy sauce just leaked and spilled everywhere, and I was just really confused because it seemed like it came out of nowhere. I didn't know where exactly it came from, and it was so much. It spilled on my bed, and I was just like, oh my god. So I tried to take it away from my bed, and then it spilled in my freaking outlet, which is dumb. Then I screamed, oh my god, again, and then bam, all of the electricity went out. My brain just stopped working for a second. I was just like, got really scared because I was sitting there in the dark and I just couldn't think properly, so I was just like freaking out. I did immediately pull out the outlet from the wall, but other than that I just couldn't think straight anymore. It was really weird. I called my mom. I literally knew what to do, but I just blanked for some reason. But yeah, I cleaned everything up, got the electricity back on, and I just freaking changed my sheets. Luckily there was only a tiny bit spilled on my bed sheets and only on the outer corner, so I immediately put it in some cold water, some laundry detergent, and I think the spill's pretty much out, but now it needs to dry somehow. It's first drying in this bucket, kind of, and then I want to put my fan on there. But I obviously can't use this for a little while, so dumb, so freaking dumb. I think this means I need to call it a day, because obviously that was really dumb. But yeah, it is the end of the week, which means it's the end of the vlog. I hope you enjoyed. I did have a decent week. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. It's completely free. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. Oh, I can't believe this.